Isn't deuterium a radioactive isotope of hydrogen or something? I think that's right, because it looks like you have on the picture it looks like hydrogen plus a little something. So I think that's exactly right. Water pump. All right, sweet. Ooh, buddy.
You have received the ability to fly. Double-click the
I can
space
fly!
to take off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement. The moving speed will increase by 150% with more energy consumed under flight mode. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Oh my god. He just crash landed. I believe I can fly. He doesn't have the most graceful landings of all time. That's pretty sweet though. Bumblebee can fly. Let's go. I believe I can. Okay, sweet. Okay. Power. I believe I can fly. Let's just put one of these like right here. And bring some plastic to it. Bring some refined oil to it, and bring some water to it. And then make this do organic crystals. It's got no power. Of course it does not have any power. Why would it have any power? That would be dumb. Oh, oh, buddy, I love you every day. All right, sweet. So oh my god, we got organic fucking crystals. Let's go. Better believe I'm gonna throw that shit in a box. And have a good old time. All right. I should probably set this up slightly differently. This is the least inefficient bus right there. But it does use a couple of those every... Uses one every 6 seconds, which is not nearly enough. But it also uses plastics, so that's fine. Doesn't have any power. What we should really do is more like this. And then... Oh my god, I do love making fucking factories, dude. Oh my Jesus. Universe exploration level 2, beautiful.
Now,
so that
you can try to view the whole planetary system and even
should show
the
us.
entire cluster by clicking
Where?
the star map button in the lower left corner of the screen.
That should show us where titanium is on other planets. Sorters can do more. So now we need to figure out. That'd be good. Always. So now we need to figure out how to get stuff out of other planets. Oh my god. This is so freaking deep. I do need to enqueue that one because I need to do it eventually for the next sort of this. All right. Next sort of science. Oh, Why is science so fucking cool? Oh my Jesus. All right, so let's do more of these. Because we can. I do fucking love science. I do fucking love space. That's the ugliest use of inserters ever. All right, cool. So we have a bunch of these going. I keep feeling like Surprise is gonna be so proud of me when he sees this this thing, and then I remember that Surprise just yesterday apparently actually built his Dyson Sphere. So there's no way he'll be proud of me. I'm 6 hours in and he's like, he's done with that shit. All right, that should put a significant drain on our plastic. Let's see if it goes down. It is currently going down, I believe. So we should really upgrade that, which means we'll use it more often. Which means that'll go quicker. Now maybe we will use more of this than... No, that one's almost always going to be full, isn't it? The question is, does this one go down for now? And currently it does not. Everyone progresses differently. It's true. Thank you for the reminder, Strawberry. That's true. Shit still is not going down. We've got to find more ways to use this refined oil. Okay. However, that is a good start. We can now make organic crystals. That's beautiful. So there's this whole sciencey thingy we're about to unlock, right? Logistics systems, which is gonna take thrusters and the other type of board. So let's get a head start on that. Thrusters and processors. Processors take circuit boards, and these take high purity silicone and iron and copper. How am I even getting silicone ore again? This has no silicone ore. Okay. Fire, ice, and hydrogen. Collectible hydrogen. Okay. Now hear me out here. What about other planets? That shit has lots of stuff because it's a sun. Check it out, guys. We flew into the heart of the sun. Great. Other planets. So, right there. Silicone and titanium. So, you, my friend. How do I even begin? It's no big deal. I just have to send ships to another planet to get items and bring them back here. I love it. It's fine. Now, how in the fucking fuck would I do that? Okay. I don't know that I even have the science. Let's check the science. Interstellar logistics system. Dude, space elevators. Oh my god, I'm so turned on right now. Oh my god, I'm so turned on right now. This magnificent space elevator realizes more convenient transportation of materials between planets. It can connect factories on different planets to form a gigantic industrial empire. And logistics vessels that run stuff between what was the thing that just needed? What is that? Nope. It takes whatever those are. Not those. Okay. Jeebus Christ. Jeebus Christ. Okay, so how do I get more titanium? I don't remember. So... Oh shit, this is manual research too, I forgot. Need more iron. These do add a little bit of titanium ore. Okay. I love the idea of a space elevator in theory, but in reality, I'm sure it would be terrifying. Doey, I freaking hear you, my friend. I am also terrified by the idea. I mean, similar to the fact that, like, I love the fact that humans will be on Mars, hopefully, before that long. But I'm also terrified. Like, I would be terrified to go, and I would never go. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So I need more iron. And then... I can make more of these. Currently making 16. I don't know that that's enough. Because, like, what if something goes wrong? Oh, man. Not only what if something goes wrong, but also, how many wrong steps along the way, you know? Like, what if something goes wrong once we're developed, you know, and everything's fine. Like, once a space elevator is like a normal occurrence, what if something goes wrong? We'll be okay because we'll have backup plans and stuff, you know, like there'll be measures that can hopefully provide for what happens when stuff goes wrong. But what mistakes along the way is it going to take for us to get space elevators right, you know? I wouldn't be able to stop thinking about how fast we were moving as we got higher up. I'll be honest with you guys. I rode the elevator that, like, goes up to the top of the arch in St. Louis, and that thing's terrifying for sure. That thing is scary, and it goes up, it like starts kind of shifting as it goes up. Very scary. I got weirded out and like nauseous doing that. I don't think there's any way I'm riding a space elevator to the top, you know? Like, I don't think there's any way. Yep. I don't know. Elon Musk still says we will have humans on Mars in 2026. And NASA's plan is I think like 2030. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it. And I don't know about how accurate, but it is pretty crazy. All right, sweet. So we're researching that. That'll be easy. Does any of this have to do with other planets? It's movement speed. Inventory capacity would be fantastic, but we're not going to. That's all fine. I don't actually care about the solar sail. Okay. I think we're now back to this. I think we're now back to this type of stuff. Energy storage. This is accumulators. Which could be good eventually. What I mean is the rotational speed would increase as you went further up. So you'd be essentially orbiting the Earth at incredible speeds in a tube, still attached to the ground. Oh, I understand. Like the idea that you're, like the idea that we're riding, the very forgettable idea when your feet is on the actual Earth. Is this what you mean, Doey? Like the very forgettable idea that right now we are moving through space very quickly. It becomes much less forgettable when you're up in a tube, orbiting at faster speeds because you're farther from the center of the Earth and etc. It's like riding the end of a whip. Fun times. Yeah? Fun times. So this is still going up, right? 4, 5? I believe that's still going up. Okay, so that's fine though. We're doing a lot there. I need to figure out this titanium shit. I need to figure out this titanium stuff, and I should probably figure out how to make diamonds. What is the other one again? Kimberlite ore. That's kimberlite ore. So we have to do it with our graphite right now. Which is all full. Okay. Do we have another... Here's the real question. Do we have another... Right there. Cool. Beautiful. I was just thinking. Over here's where we can make diamonds. All right, sweet. Let's do it. I've been watching too many big disaster movies. Yeah. That's probably true. How many of these do I have? How many of those do I have? I have a couple, right? Okay, hold up. This is to flatten the earth, right? Surface leveling tool. Let's produce a little bit. Muskie, how's it going? Doggos deserve treats. Doggos do deserve treats. Disaster movies are fun though. I'll get the dogs in a second. Watch part of a movie called Greenland where an asteroid chunk takes out Central Florida. Oh no, Chad. I got my fingers on my glasses. How's it going, Muskie? Asteroid chunks are scary. The good news about asteroid chunks is that we are way better now at being able to predict and understand. Like, it is scary because now we maybe will have a couple days notice on some like potentially huge asteroids or potential problems there. Whereas in the past, you would have no idea. Like, think about the kind of event that would have destroyed the dinosaurs. That hypothetically, you know, put the world into like a 2 or 3 year, you know, dusk and kill the dinosaurs off. Until very recently in human history, we would have no idea that something like that was coming. Now we would. We would have at least a little bit of. I don't know that it would help any in the ensuing panic, but we would have a little bit of head start, of notice. Dogs, do you guys want treats? You want a treat? Oh, Dawson wants a treat. Kingsley, you want a treat? I'm gonna check. I don't know where the dogs are. All right, so I think Megan is actually napping with one dog and the other one is napping in his crate. So I'm only gonna have one dog here. But hey, Dawson, come up. Don't be a weirdo. No, don't be a weirdo. He's doing the thing he does, which is that he completely just lays down on the floor. Come here. Do you want a treat? That's from Muskie. Oh yeah, good boy. He rolls over on his back, and if I go to pet him, he'll just pee on me. So I can't pet him. Hey, weirdo. Hi. No, don't pee. No, don't pee. No, don't pee. There's so many organizations tracking NEOs that would be a real surprise if anything did happen. What's an NEO? What does that acronym stand for? NEO. Near Earth object? Near Earth object. Is that it? That's my guess. No? No? Oh, come on. How do I get power? Right there? Do those two connect? No. Damn. I think I'm gonna have to use this foundation.
Foundation, a terrain leveling tool Yet we cannot use it to change the planetary landforms at will. We can only level the surface to ground zero. If the foundation is used for high grounds, it will gain soil pile.
There we go.
On the contrary, if it is used on the ocean or low-lying areas, it must consume soil pile. When installing the foundation, either choose a kind of decoration or without decoration, even only surface leveling.
Beautiful. Shit. Sorry, Strawberry sent a comment earlier, which I did not read out loud. But I wanted to talk about, completely off topic. I don't like mindless hack and slash games like Hyrule Warriors and the new Persona. It's just no. So the new Persona is all hack and slash. Surprised he's gonna be pissed he missed today's stream. Talking about Persona, talking shit about Persona, and he's not even here to defend himself. Wow. Can you imagine? Couldn't be me. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that not gonna work? Uh-oh. There it is. There's a documentary about how orbital debris was so bad that they have like 3 different places devoted to tracking everything between us and the moon. Orbital debris is bad. My understanding of orbital debris though is, the good news is that almost none of it is in any way, shape, or form like a worry to us. Our atmosphere does such a good job of burning up shit. I'm sure he'd agree. Persona 5 Scramble is at least odd. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think like hack and slash is just kind of like like I don't play a lot of those games for a reason, but not like terribly. It doesn't hold your attention very well, you know? That's how it feels to me, at least. Okay, so if we wanted to build diamond here, we would turn it into this shit. They were more concerned with damage to satellites, space station. Yeah. That's a really great point. Really great point. And that, could be a real issue for us. Yeah. Good point. All right, so here's my idea. Now we just do a literal like million smelters. How is it that I still don't know? Oh my god, I barely know what button is what in this game. Okay, so if we do a million smelters and we go like this. Oh, shit. All of that. Grab these. Oh my god, I love how far the power lines reach in this game. It's so much better than in Factorio. There, we talked about Factorio for the first time today. The documentary basically took the stance if companies want to monetize space, they're going to have to learn to clean up after themselves. Yeah, I've read some interesting books about that basically use that as like one of their that also view that as one of the major problems of humans in space is shit. I mean, it makes sense if you just like if you extrapolate what we've done to our Earth, what we will do to space around us, you know? It's not a particularly heartwarming fact of human existence, what we've done to our current place of residence. Yep. I fucking love space, man. How do I... How, there we go. Ooh, titanium ore. Alright, cool. I think what I might do, too, is just put an extra one, like, right there. Make this one just titanium. What if we just did a little bit of that and we threw inside of this all of our titanium? There's an idea. I think our first century or two of space travel is going to be all about commercial stuff. It's one of the best ways to mining and colonizing and stuff. It's one of the best ways to incentivize the kind of money it would take. It's actually why I'm a big fan of stuff like SpaceX. Because as much as I am nervous about what about how humans handle these things, we've never once turned a wild space into something economical without doing irreversible damage. It is the quickest way to capture the attention of enough attention of humans to make progress is to go to places like that. Is to like view it through an economical light almost. So, yeah. I don't know, one of those trade-offs, I guess. What if we did this? What if we did this instead? What if we went this way? Nope, shit. What if we went this way? Can you do this? I always forget. You can. All right, beautiful. Do that, and then we put more smelters right here, except this one is something else. Do you think that's changed these days with ecology and natural sciences, etc.? I don't know. What do you think, Doey? Here's my thought. Is that what we have gotten way better at is the like relationship hasn't changed, but basically we've gotten much better, in my opinion, at policing ourselves, like at consumers policing the companies they purchase from. Which I don't think we've gotten perfect at it, but I think we've gotten to the point where we are much quicker to police. I don't know that we're better at it, but we are quicker at policing. And in that way, to be a successful company in 2021 with any sort of public facing persona, then you sort of have to, like, frankly, some parts of, and I'm going to use this word very loosely, some part of your politics has to also be kind of upstanding. Yeah. We're much more aware, for sure. And as long as the cultural interest, like our interest remains in that direction, then I think I feel more confident in our ability to not fuck things up drastically. We'll see. Starbase says, I need a pin color. My black one just died. I can do green? Oh my god, please do green. Please do green. For the green conversation that we're having. I basically, like, here's basically what it comes down to. I don't want to avoid going to space out of the fear that we're going to fuck it up. I want to go to space with the knowledge that we may and the desire not to. You know? Like, I understand the cynicism of believing in any way, shape, or form that we will go to Mars without making massive mistakes, and colonizing it, which is not a term that I love and ever has any positive connotations. You know? So yeah, I don't know. We need Captain Planet. He'd fix everything. Yeah, exactly. I could just hold down this button. I always forget that. And probably I could also just do that and that and go to space with the foresight to fuck up less, or at least be able to fix it, do minimal damage. And I'll say we do have, thankfully, it's not just private companies going. And I am so thankful that NASA survived so far has survived despite massive amounts of bureaucracy and so many problems. I'm so glad that it's survived as long as it has in order to maybe lead the way and develop the standard on how to go to other places and not fuck it up. Like, the ways we fuck it up are massive, you know? The minute we encounter, like, one of my greatest, not my greatest worries, but a big worry of mine is that we will encounter other life. And, like, rule one of encountering other life, and when I say encounter other life, what I likely, like, what is way more likely is something along the lines of, like, single-celled life, or... Oh, shit, I just fucked that. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. I'm very, very worried. Principle one is do that without altering it, because coming into contact with it at all may alter it. And not only is that bad for studying, it turns out it's also terrible for, like, you know, that's how you ruin it. It's unethical. That's the word I'm trying to say. So I'm really, like, that's my biggest fear with discovering other life. It's not that other life will be so intelligent that it causes us any problems. That's like kind of a human-centered funny way to think about that, is like, oh yeah, I don't think we have to worry about other life. I think other life has to worry about us, you know? We'd have to be able to sterilize our stuff to the cellular level. I think even, like, the first contact should just be, and I think will just be, observation. An observation of the type that should not alter. Lots of observation alters, you know? Like, you take, like, you know, it's kind of like the, what's that principle in chemistry? Oh my god, what's the name of it? Basically, like, to observe an atom, you end up altering it in some way, shape, or form. But the fact is that once we land on a planet, we instantly contaminate it with our bacteria. We contaminate in different ways, yeah, and, like, the job will always be making that, the risk of that, as little as possible, and also as low as possible, and also just, like, proceeding with extreme caution. I do believe, like, I am in the camp of believing that we will find other life out there. At least, if not currently live life, at least evidence of life that developed in another way. And it may have stopped existing. Like, I'm thinking the odds of finding it on Mars are even okay, honestly. That's part of the reason we went where we went with Perseverance, is will that catch us up? I don't know. That barely will not catch us up. So what we should really do is do another one. My understanding, all of this comes with the big caveat that I get information wrong as often as I get it right. My understanding of one of the reasons we went to where we went on Mars, Jezero Crater, is the fact that we might find signs of life there, past life, because of the presence of water, which is in the formulation of life that we understand is one of the like, major prerequisites for life. So I think there's rivers underground on Mars, and there may be some sort of life in that water. I'm more in the camp of I think, and this is all literal complete speculation, which is my favorite type of speculation, but which is utter speculation. But I'm more in the boat of don't I have any inputs? I don't have no inputs on any of that shit. Beautiful. Love it. Of past life when Mars was more habitable. Mars was definitely more habitable. Water used to run on the surface of Mars. Yeah, I would say odds of life then are much greater than 0. Odds of life now, I would say, are lower, probably, based on everything I've heard, but I may be wrong. Who knows? I'm wrong constantly. But yeah, I am super excited we're going where we're going. It's kind of weird that, like, frankly, what we have to learn from space is so much beyond look, diamonds are supposedly valuable and stuff. I got like 300 sitting in a chest over here. Let's go. Is so much greater than just the places where like life may have developed. We can learn so much from space. And but nothing captures the human imagination quite like the idea of life at all, of other life existing. And in space exploration, I was reading a really interesting book about this like 2 years ago. Basically, like, step number one in order to successfully explore space or long-term invest in space is to capture the human imagination. That's the big thing that the moon landing had going for it, is that it did capture the imagination of everyday people. And that is why, frankly, NASA like, if NASA were purely more logical right now, rational, they would care a little bit less about finding life, most likely, because the odds of that are lower, and more about some of the like really helpful science that we could do out there. But the thing is, nothing captures existence or captures imagination quite like the potential existence of life, which is yeah, of course, like, I'm way more fucking excited by the potential of life, for sure. Anaerobic bacteria would still be there if it existed at all. Yeah, like signs of life. Yeah. Which is, I think we're saying the same thing there. Yeah. Cool. We have a literal shit ton of oh my god, I never put any extra. Okay, so I should probably do the math here, right? So these can make, every 2 seconds it can make 1. And this takes 2 seconds to make 1. So it should actually be the exact same amount. Let's do that. Ah, shit. Let's actually just do less. I'm cool with doing less. I don't think we need quite as many, probably. I don't know what we're going to do with all these diamonds. Is the problem here that it's not getting... Oh, I see. Okay. Put Spielberg in charge of NASA and give him the same budget we give the next Avengers movie and see what happens. Okay. So many diamonds. So what the problem with these was actually delivery. It's still actually delivery. Not quite being delivered fast enough. On the inside. Okay, so we can still do that. We'll do that on both of those. I know I am not doing this most efficiently, but hey, you know what? Good enough. Cool. It's a whole shit ton of diamonds. Great. How's the research going? Planetary logistics system is mostly researched. That's queued. High speed assembly. Sure. Sure. Aha. That's what I was looking at earlier. Okay. I don't know, dude. The sheer amount of shit that I still have to learn in this game. Minorly exhausting. Core energy will deplete soon. Please refuel. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta get rid of these trees. Oh my god, so what's next? So, I have diamonds now. I need to learn how to make that other shit. I need to probably make a whole bunch of logistics drones. What all is gonna take... Logistics drones, will take those and also the other things. That's what it was. These. And that takes a little bit of this, which is titanium. Nope, that's silicone. How do we do silicone again? Silicone is from... Yeah, we don't have any. Can silicone be produced? Oh my god. Right there. Silicone can be produced from stone. Aha. Okay, it's all coming together. So, holy shit. I think that's what I have over here. Yeah, I do have a bunch of that over there. Okay, is this all silicone? Beautiful. Oh my god, I've never been more attracted. Okay. Let's do a whole bunch of harvesting. I will need to. So, our plan now is take all of that high quality silicone, mix it with iron to make these, which is then used to make this, which is then mixed with that. Okay. We need a whole bunch of iron and a whole bunch of copper. As well as all of the silicone we can produce. Interesting. Have you played any 4X games? No. What is a 4X game? Are we out of... What's going on here? Is this just not fast enough? You make 6 per minute. So that's slow. Oh my god. We have logistic systems. Full scale ones. No, I don't know what that means. So 4X games? Civ 6. Oh, okay. So the games like that are Civ 6, Stellaris, games like that. Explore, expand, exploit, and one other one that I can't remember. Oh, so I have played Civ 6. I played Civ. I played Civ like 4, 5, and 6. Let me find the what the fifth one is. Fourth one is. Explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. I love it. In that case, yes, I have played Civ 6. What else is in what else is in that kind of game? List of 4X games. I really like Civ 6. I like Civ 6 a lot. Civ 6 is a single world based one, but yeah, I like that. I'm scrolling through the largest Wikipedia page of all time. Oh my god. Is Age of Empires kind of that way or no? I've never actually played a full game of Age of Empires. The reason I ask is because it seems that you like games with a lot of minutia. The ones I'm talking about are like galaxy-wide instead of single planet-wide. I think I do. I think I do. I do get a little overwhelmed at the idea sometimes, but I think generally I do like the idea a lot. I do like minutia. I really like the details of stuff and like getting kind of lost in it a little bit, for sure. I kind of, yeah, I don't know. I kind of am nervous to do some of the games like that, which are really huge, like Stellaris, however you pronounce it, really makes me nervous. Just be 110% honest with you, because of how freaking big that game seems. And most of them, you start with one planet, a couple million people, you explore other systems and colonize them. Yeah, seems very sort of nerve-wracking to me. They make me nervous. How big they are specifically is what I'm saying. I want to play more space games, but this seems crazy. This game specifically seems crazy. Start with something like just dick around with. Have you ever played Strawberry? Have you ever played KSP, Kerbal Space Program? I wouldn't pick Stellaris as your first one. Endless Space is a much smaller scale one. We tried playing Homeworld on stream, which is a fun game. Homeworld is fun, but it was not a good fit for stream. That's also part of it too, is like, I like Civ 6. I don't know that I'll ever stream Civ 6, because I don't know that it's a great fit for streaming, for me. Maybe it will be though. I don't know. We might. I don't know that, so I'm not trying to write it off, but shit, we should really do this way. Do one of those. Is it smelter? What? I literally just forgot. I literally already forgot. What is it? Smelter? Kerbal Space Program. I'll look into it. It's just fun, Strawberry. You know, it's like, I don't know that you would love it, but it is just fun to dick around on. Like, it's so much. It's so cute and fun. Maybe you would love it, maybe you wouldn't, and either way, it's a great time. This is made in a replicator, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. So that's a smelter. Or in one of these? I literally already forgot. Which one is it? That one. Yeah, it's a smelter. Okay. My brain, my brain, my brain. It's like a space trucking sim. Endless Spaces? Huh. Our friend Duck really, really likes Stellaris as well. So am I right in saying that there's competitive Stellaris? Does competitive Stellaris exist? Stellaris, however you say it. Oh, I was thinking that was Homeworld. Oh, okay, it was the space trucking sim. Homeworld, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you control all these different vessels at once in 3D space, and it's one of the early games that allowed you to do that. And the controls are like, it's tough. It's a fun game, but it's tough. And I was like in the weeds on it and kind of lost, and from the start, and that's probably part of my mistake there, was getting like really into the weeds on it. Like I didn't understand the controls enough to start. Will that work? It will. Beautiful. Fleet battles, yeesh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeesh is right. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I came up on Star Trek Online. I just now looked at my text messages, and Megan really loved the sweet message that I sent to her. Okay. Yo, Strawberry, I love it. Also, your handwriting is like Strawberry, I hope this does not come across as mean. Your handwriting is like a nice messy. Does that make sense? Like, it's a nice messy. I like it. It's not nearly as messy as mine. It's like, it's much better than that. Now I feel like a dick. He says, I like things you can either... let's do that. Automate or control turn-based. Compared to it being called chicken scratches or hieroglyphics, much nicer. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so that should be enough to keep that running full time. Beautiful. So now we can crank this shit out. Now let's do the math. At 6 of these a minute, so you get 1 every 10 seconds, and these take 1 per second. So we really cannot afford it. We just need 1 of these, I believe. We just literally need 1 of these. And even then, it's not going to run all the time. I think that's correct. Okay. Oh. Dory says, beer beat, cat's being a jerk. Let me see what he wants. Of course, of course. You guys want to know how this is a good game? You want to know how I know for a fact that this is a great game? I just forgot. We've been playing for an hour, and we've been playing for 2 hours, and I've forgotten about my drink that I brought when I started stream. I don't know that I've drank from it yet. How have we been playing for 2 hours? Oh no. All right, we got a lot of shit to research here. Okay. So we have a whole freaking... Oh my god. At this point, I might just start going with loads of these. Because... I can. Communication control +1 construction down. Oh my god. Cat wanted the heat lamp on. Okay, so we can now build. This is gonna, oh my god, my brain's gonna bust. We can now build a planetary logistics system. I cannot build one. So I need more of this. We're just gonna figure out how it works. We're not actually gonna build one. I need titanium. All right, sweet. So. Let's go for the titanium. Oh, it was right over here. I just learned that the Cyberpunk 2077 patch got delayed a bit because the company was hacked. Ah, people very upset with Cyberpunk. That's funny. Is that funny? It's probably, I probably shouldn't think it's funny, but I do think it's funny. Okay, so Yeah, I believe that, actually. What now? Particle containers? What? I can't even technically make them. Oh, shit. I have to undo all my research. And go get a particle container. Particle containers. That was like right... Nope. Nope. Can I make them already or no? Right there. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Is this the new Factorio update? Mars, welcome to the new Factorio update. Check it out. Charlie says, I think it's funny. Yeah, I think it's funny too. A little bit. A little sad. Last I heard, it got leaked. They had some terrible working conditions, knew the game was bad on platforms, and never intended to fix it. Yeah. It's just like, it's just a fucked situation. The whole Cyberpunk thing. It's just fucked. Yeah, it's just fucked. Mars, how's it going? How's your day been? Oh my god. In some ways, we're making so much progress. In some ways, we're not making any progress at all. It's just sad that people got so excited and like, because of course, because they were shit, wrong button. They were led to feel that excitement was an okay, you know, was logical based on everything we the company indicated, you know, etc. Hey Mars, do you have life? Wait, what? Wait, what? Do I have life on me? Like life the cereal? It's gotta be a typo, right? If you have if you count the bacteria, then I have life in me. Oh, dude, not only. Oh, we were talking about Mars and life. I'm so sorry, Strawberry. I'm so dumb. Mars, we were talking about life on you and maybe potentially in you so much today. And somehow 2 hours is already gone. How the fuck? We're looking for life on Mars. It's true. Mars says, I'm feeling busy. I hope it's good busy. I hope it's good busy. I think we're doing okay with that game. They were doing okay, but then when the Witcher series kind of hyped up their brand, they rushed it out in the end. It shouldn't have taken 7+ years anyhow. But for it to take that long and still be rather buggy is sad. Yeah, and also just like, tell me one person ever who's benefited from high expectations. I know it's like the thing I preach constantly, but like, show me a person who has benefited from high expectations. Yeah. Bad busy? Oh no, Mars. Oh no, no, no. I'm so sorry. And I know part of that is controllable and part of that is not. But yeah. Like expectation setting. We're doing this to get a little bit of titanium, and we are getting some titanium. We have over 100 now, actually. That's good. Oh shit, wrong button. Mars, I think we might, not to make it your life potentially even busier, I think we might be streaming on date night tonight just because we're having so much fun playing Stardew. I think we might literally add an extra Stardew stream tonight. I heard? I know, right? Expectation management is my kryptonite? What do you mean, Dowie? The Cyberpunk debacle is why a lot of companies are being tight-lipped about their projects now. I get it. I haven't heard anything about a game I've hyped for in 2 years because of that. But because of that, I know it'll be great. Oh, man. This still sounds like pretty high expectations, though. Wednesdays are my catch-up on work days. Way to ruin it. It's Megan's fault. Listen, it's not my fault. It's not my fault at all. It's all Megan's fault. Do you guys want to know how I'm addicted to this game? I marked my finger with my glasses with my finger. I put my finger on them on accident. Normally, that's a drop everything and fucking run to the bathroom to clean them off with soap and water. And now I am here. Oh, that's oil. Shit, that's the wrong thing. Instead, I'm just playing. thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, I would really appreciate a like on the video. And otherwise, we'll see you next time.